Hello! Let's learn some magic. I cannot do everything at once. I will not do everything at once. Because I'm smart like that. Anyway, I got a music disc, so I can make an artifact now. And I can totally remember what the recipe for an artifact is. I think I need gold. And a charged amethyst. Okay. If I was gold... Oh, look at that. I tried to fix it. We've got MBT data. If I can use... Some of these have MBT data. They aren't supposed to. Also, hello, 21... 2000... Wait, brain. 21506 Ash? How are you? How are you? What else did I need? Charged amethyst. I don't have any in here. Do I have any in my box? I have one in my box. Woohoo! The world! Hello, rats. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's Minecraft world anyway. At least. We're gonna... This one can sort. It's okay. You can... No! I don't want to... Oh, I can make it... I can make it be different colors. Oh! Oh! That one too. I don't have anything there. Hello, emergency temple shift. How are you? Right click. Okay, there we are. Hello, paper plicko. How are you? We are going to do amazing things. Slowly we're going to do amazing things. First I'm going to show off some of the stuff I've made. I made an artifact. We're going to make a casting trinket. And somebody pointed out that for your casting trinket, because you can cast with media in your inventory, you actually only need to use like one, like a little bit. Like, I think like a charged amethyst, that'll be enough to like let it run things. I don't know which version of Hexacall we're running on this. We are running a Hexacall. Brain. Let's see here. Mods. Hexacall. Hexacall. We are running 2.000. Oh no, I'm sorry you're sleepy. You can just rest and dream of purple images. So I set this up. We got our lovely budding amethyst thanks to the Magic Hem's sonic bombs, and I set it up with the modular router. Now, unfortunately, this modular router doesn't really. Yeah, you guys don't you're not gonna get to see the prettiness. Wait, do I have? Oh, I might have those. Decorate them little amethyst clusters. It's set to only break when it's an amethyst cluster, so that's cool. But because of how I've set it up, you don't get to see like the pretty little animation. I work so hard. But anyway, this is the hex casting room. Ooh, it emulates / cut like from world edit. Let's make a casting artifact. But also we have our casting carpet, and we've got goggles here. And between everybody on the server, we've gotten access to many things, which will be really fun and good. Eventually. Greater Sentinel. That's pretty fun. I've got so many plans, and I cannot do everything at once. I will not do everything at once. Yeah. So, let's make this casting artifact. Ooh. And middle click. That's interesting. Is Hex Cellular the one that's giving you the different mods? Also, okay, so we have our carpet. I'm not gonna put the goggles on right now, but we have our extended staffs. So extended staffs, like right there, you already have like a little bit of a bigger grid than the default. Then, when we come up here into our little carpet, you get the little teeny tiny ones, which is probably actually more room than we need. And if I went ahead and, yep, it makes the dots closer together so that you get more ability. And then when we pop this on, and we come here and we add everything together, hello, you get very teeny. So you have like gads of room, and you can do everything. But so my scrying lens is actually these are scrying. What are they called? These are scrying goggles, and it's actually 2 scrying lenses with like a frame. There is also this light. So I can't put it in there. So this scrying goggles alone gives you a plus 50% casting size, and it's pretty nice. These are hex casting goggles. These are hex casting goggles. So we have all kinds of room, and that's why this space is set up. The mobs in this are. We are playing on hard difficulty, so there is every possibility that mobs will just come and walk through the door, but we'll hope we don't get interrupted by pillagers. So I want to do Thaumcraft. Yes, there's definitely an art inspiration there. I feel like a lot of the goggles are very similar. Okay, so not yet. We are going to be making a grimoire, because actually a grimoire is in many ways more powerful than spellbooks. Yeah, I'm gonna. Even without a spellbook, you can make focuses, and you can make thought knots, and you can cast from those. So I am going to be making a casting artifact, but Leaf. Hold on, let's see if Leaf's on. Darn, I was gonna ask for help. Leaf made up a variation where instead of like the usual noises, so you start off with your usual casting artifact thing. I should probably not make it this big so you all can actually see. Like it's good for when you're working on stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'll go ahead and switch out. That way also if pillagers come in, we can just be regular. I mean you can that must be a new thing. Have they changed that up then? You can make your spellbook actually be a casting device. I did not know that. I don't know about charms. Charm. The charm spell transforms any item into a self-contained magical item. Oh, you can't recharge them though, so that seems a little worrying then. If it... Yeah, I don't know, like a casting device you can't recharge feels a little meh. But I do like the idea that you could have like something pretty and make a little charm with it. Like that's kind of fun. That is kind of fun. Especially since like when you're playing relics and things, you get so many just necklaces and things, like, right? Like all of these things are clearly, well, maybe not the panic necklace, but you know, like so many of these things, they're just for like hanging out and like putting on your neck, putting on, but you could like ride around, you could use them to do stuff. Or you could take like some trash charm from what do you call it? Okay. But as I was saying, Leaf. She is so kitted out. Wait, am I running? No, I'm not running right now. She's got kitties and running boots. Ooh. Yes, look at our beautiful flame mine. Leaf pointed out that you can add a sound to it. So you can take like your usual... I wanted to do a detective offhand is readable. Okay, hold on. Brain. We are going to... I want to first test if offhand's readable. So let's go ahead and make sure I've got that. It is in reading and writing. Played fish. I want... okay, I'm gonna do auditor's reflection to get myself a boolean. If true, then we are going to read out of our device and cast it with a brain. I need no blocks. But does that have that? Is it blocks, block manipulation? That's not right. Ooh. No, I keep doing blocks. I need block manipulation. Or is it spells? It is spells. Yeah. Basic spells. Okay, so we're going to do... Alright, so vector... I want the vector of, like, my feet. Okay. So we'll get... Here we go. This is all part of the same thing. So me... Compass okay, I gotta double check compass purification. It is... How would I find compass purification? I don't remember. It's like basic hex casting, basic patterns. It's... Okay, so that's based on its eyes. And then that's gonna be based on feet. Okay, so I want to... Okay, so I'm gonna grab my feet. Location of my feet. Then... Yep, that's what I'm working on. We're doing augurs. Because what I want to do is if I have a valid item that can be read from, I want to read from it. And if I have an invalid item, I want to not do that. So we're going to just... But I want to make it make pretty noises. Because that's an option. We can have it do pretty noises. Show basic spells. There we go. So it's going to get 2 numbers. So the first number is the instrument. There's 16 instruments. Shoot. I think it's 8. I really hope it's 8. I really hope it's 8. Okay, we're gonna try 8. I'm gonna try 8 in this, because I can draw that. I've already forgotten how 8 is. It's a 10. Oh, what are the notes for what are the different instruments for this? I'm gonna go see if the online version of the book gives me more information, because honestly it might. Control F, note. Oh, there's a lot of notes in this. Notebook. Yeah, I just don't have a notebook on hand. Oh, wait, maybe the information will be in the block. Oh, okay, so you're grabbing the middle block because the middle block is not left or right. So you test for right, then you test for left, and then... That is... Hi, Icy Racer. Also, hi, Rats. I don't think I actually said hi to you properly. That is a Mana and Artifice magical cache, like treasure trove. Hang on, I'm looking at Minecraft things. With a... What did I put on that? I put a spectrum pedestal, paint pedestal, and an Eidolon enchanter, and I have some hex casting blocks in it. Do we have like instruments? Let's see here, instruments. I want it to be like block of gold. Or xylophone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If it's 0 indexed, then that means... Can I put in a random number from 1 to 6 there? So we've got Spectrum, Mana and Artifice, and Eidolon are pictured, and this pack has so much. So much. Okay, but it said charms aren't rechargeable, so deal with the charm thing. Deal with the charm thing. So you're telling me that the charms are rechargeable? So that's why it's better trinket? There is a little bit of a delay. You can just re-enter the spell, but then it doesn't. Like, are you like? Do you have to then like recreate it as you have to recreate it every time? Like, you can't just use a recharge. So, that's there's a little bit of there. I am really hoping it's an 8. Also, I'm really hoping I can remember how to draw an 8. Okay, I'm gonna draw a terrible 8. Oh, wait, not like that. Not like that. I'm not going to. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay! And now I want a random number on this one, but I don't know what my range of numbers is on this. I need some numbers. Literals. Numerical function. Example, yes, thank you. That's not what I wanted. I thought there was like a way to do this. Oh, it intercepts inputs and but it's at the start of the stack. Okay, fair. That is really strong. That is really strong. A lot of what's really strong with this, I'm not good at because of just my brain can't handle. Oh, this also has Soroban in it. Oh, that's so powerful. How do I... Mathematics. Mathematics probably will give me randoms, right? Mathematical operations, additive, subtractive, la 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 la. I could have Googled this. I'm so stupid. Yeah, but... Oh, there we go. Interview reflection is a 0 and 1. It uses the player's pitch. The player's pitch for the note pitch. How does it check the player's pitch? Hello, anime hair. How are you? Yeah, right. Like, that's my thought. Is I thought recharging was cheaper than the creation because, like, the creation of, well, how much do charms cost? Because like a lot of these things do cost like actual charged amethyst to make. Now this is saying it's like, I mean, cipher amount of media. Yeah, it costs 3 amethyst dust. Oh. I was really optimistic about my ability to do this while chatting. Okay, I really wanted to make the beautiful music-y one, but I am not smart enough to figure out how to do the beautiful music-y one. I'm just not smart enough for this. Like, because they did it with like a random number. But the random number is going to be too small. I have never actually... That's what autocorrected? Yeah, I've only quenched an LA in like one stream. And then it turned into the world's saddest little balloon. But then I was talking with May, and we realized this is very important actually. I'm going to go ahead and head off here and talk to you guys. The allays are not the physical form of the allays. The allays are little magical spirits of media who have been trapped. They have been trapped in these forms. And when we flay their little minds, we are just freeing them, and then we're making use of the media that was holding them in. So we are not evil when we flay the minds of allays. We're not going to talk about villagers, but we're not evil when we flay the minds of allays. Especially not if we cure vexes first. Nope. Freeing them. Totally innocent. No, hexcasting's evil. Hexcasting's evil. Help my brain. Spells. I don't know why I typed the letter N in there. That's not right. There, right. Spell. Why are you... What? Why are you not doing the right thing, you silly person? There we are. It must be painful. For villagers, but villagers aren't okay. I think it's just a theory. I think that they don't know. I think they're basing it on their own experiences being corrupted by media. Yeah. Their own experiences being corrupted by media. 25 different notes indexed by 0. 25, 25, 25. So charms are from Hexacall's 2.000 version. We are going to be working very heavily from Hexacall throughout this entire playthrough because it's cool and amazing and powerful. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I don't know how to turn this number into a good thing. Okay, wait, if it's going between 0 and 1. If it goes between 0 and 1, then we're getting a 0, 1 to we're getting a 0.01 to a 0.99, which means we could multiply to get a 0 to 25. We can multiply by 100 divided by 4 and we get 0 to 25? Would that make sense? Because then 1 is 100 and becomes 25, and 0 is 0 and becomes 0. We're using Sinitra. We're using fabric hex casting add-ons in a forge pack. Because reasons. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Alright, so our number is going to be... I need that random number thing. Hang on. Come back here, mathematics. Come back here, mathematics. We're going to do this. Mathematics. Oh, there's hexal math, too. Ooh. The developer for Hexal and Hexacall, they're both just so smart. They're both so smart. Oh yeah, and we're also trying to run Spectrum on it, which is kind of running because like everything's generating, like the structures and everything, but we're not getting any of the advancements to actually progress in the mods, so don't even know anymore. I need mathematics back. I need a random number, which is done via this. That's not the random number. Where do I get random? Does anybody remember where I saw random numbers before? It wasn't constants. It was... There are too many things. There are too many buttons. Oh yeah, there are slipways in this. Actually, there might be something broken because I'm pretty sure every geode we found has had a slipway right now, but we'll just kind of accept it. I am actually going to... I'm actually using the website version now because it's bad. It's so hard to find things. Okay. Nope, I already forgot. Wandering wisp. Oh, you can have your wisps eat them to charge them. Because hex casting is evil. Alright, so we're gonna get a random number. And then we're going to... If I just multiply it by 25, does it do the same thing? Yes. Kind of. And then I need to do like a floor distillation to it. Alright, so we need 25. How would I make a 25? Probably, let's see here, 10. Then we come off that 10, and then we come back this way and we get a 25? Surely. That feels right. Let's do that. 25. And then we need a multiplication. I totally remember what multiplication is. I'm looking it up just because I'm going to be so sad if I get this wrong. Multiplication. Perform a dot product. That is our counterclockwise. Boop, boop. Okay. So we're going to make whatever sound number 8 is, we're going to make a number between 0 and 25 of it. I think I need mathematics again because I've got to do like a floor purification, cuts off the fractional component. Yep, so we're going to do a floor purification on that so we don't get a weird fraction that doesn't know how to handle. Well, that's handy. Yeah, that is with ascended range. Oh, so he made it. Oh, I thought you found that. with our soulless. Yeah. Or maybe they just have suffering that we can't recognize in our world. Okay, I'm seriously deep in the middle of this. Let's see here. All right, so we're going to cast the thing, and we're going to do the witch. We're check if it's in our offhand. So this is gonna push a true stack and then do the thing. I kind of feel like I should save this at this point and do and work with that. All right, I think that this part of it's done. I should actually test it. I'm just gonna throw it on artifact because I don't believe in being wrong. And then if it's wrong, we will actually go ahead and at our feet play on version whatever number 4 is. It'll play note number 0. Yeah, just play straight up play note number 0. I didn't put the note button in there. I hate everything. 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 Also, hello, welcome back, Hash. I'm glad you were able to make it in. I'm so sad. I am so sad. I'm so sad. I am just going to I'm just going to cry. Okay, I'm just going to cry now. That's fine. Nobody. I totally messed it up. I totally messed it up. I totally messed it up. Malum. You're actually getting Malum to work. Last time I tried playing Malum, I think it didn't. Also, I've got a creeper out there. I could do all of this. I really want to do the testing, but I'm not smart enough to keep up with this while I'm trying to look at stream. I feel like maybe I should just make a trinket real quick. I think there's actually a way in like OBS to make it so that if I like say something, like something pops up on screen, so I could at least like I could just be like technical difficulties, and it would be like that. That'd be fun. I haven't figured out how to make that work yet, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be lazy. I really wanted to do a cooler one, but we're just gonna do our usual. I have another disc, so it's all fine. Also, I completely need to put this underneath the amethyst. It's okay. I'm just gonna give it. I'm gonna give it 1 charged amethyst because I can recharge it. I mean, charged amethyst can cast from, or artifacts can cast from the thingies, so it's okay. And we're just gonna grab you. Our beautiful little waycast. Because I'm on a server, it's doing that ugly thing. I'm sad. Anywho, our usual little. Hello, Jester. Excuse you, Jesters. Excuse you. What if I remember the pattern for artifacts? It's like. Not like that, it isn't. Yeah. This might create an artifact. Let's find out. Cool. Alright, then I got casting artifact. I don't think I currently have any thought knots. I need a woozy woo. I don't know. I say I'm gonna cry a lot more than I actually do. What? Oh no. What I need is a spell. Excuse you. Don't you even think about it. Don't you even think about it. Bad creeper. What I need is a spell that triggers when I say and then it just makes like a little pool of lava and gives me fire resistance. I just have like a built-in thinking lava. Can I leave that over? I had a hello. I should actually just get enlightened. Okay, I got a little explosion woozy. So artifacts will cast from media in your inventory, so even when it runs out of dust, it will actually cast. So that's kind of nice and good. I haven't used those at all. Although I did find a wandering trader sold me a genie lamp, like just a regular one. Hold on, actually I need to grab one of these real quick here. No, wrong, bad bundle. No sort settings. Yep. And then I need to go into memory slots. There we go. Now I should be able to work with my bundles and then throw them back in. Yeah, that's the... But there's actually like a quick cast thing kind of built in. It's... What is it called? It begins with an R. Oh, it's not gonna be in here because it's there. It is Sure, come get your grave and demonstrate spell. Oh my goodness. Con. Oh, it contains 0. Oh my goodness! She made a cake spell. Mexico just has a cake. It's a lie. Is this just gonna be in my life now forever? Does it have a time limit? Chat says, good job. I got a long staff. It's so pretty. Is it going to live here forever? Because if so, I may need to break it. Also, can you just come and like... Oh, I guess I can break it. Okay, well, that's right then. Oh, it says shift eat. Okay, so shift... Wait, I'm not hungry. Can you shift eat on it? Shift right click and eat it? I just ate some of my ham. It's a spawn. Well, it is a spawn chunk, but I set that to 0. And we spawned over like there. Like way over there. So... No, well... No, wait, are you in the team? Oh, you might not be in the team then? That might be the problem. Let's see here. Who's... Oh yeah, you're not. Is he even online? I'm probably talking to somebody who's not even here. That's going to be hard. He isn't online. Oops. So that that she's doing, that is that fast cast thing. Well, if we can eat the cake, it's good. Thank you for cake. Well, that is certainly a choice that you can make. I imagine that saves some energy. Yeah, I mean, I could just break it. I'm pretty sure I just don't want to right now. Is it prestidigitation? No, prestidigitation's the little one. Oh, what is this called? I can't do everything at once. I won't do everything at once. I can't do everything at once. I can't do everything at once. Okay, I'm gonna just get, look at all of our beautiful things. Let's go ahead and attempt to cast Greater Sentinel. Wait, that needs a little bit vector. Okay, sure. Well, let's do that. Let's put a vector on this stack. Actually, I don't think this is going to work because the artifact is, in fact, not going to do that. So let's read from here. Read. Okay, we're gonna cast. Oh my gosh, I couldn't do it. What a mystery. However, shall I do anything? And then I need to put away all my media. I don't trust having the casting artifact in my inventory. There we go. Everything, all the media. There we go. And then I need to do a spell that takes me down. I should only have 20 hearts. Oh. That is an interesting idea. So you're playing as Cardamon Stelli's granddaughter or something, and you uncover the notes from the writer of the... I think to make that work really well, you'd need to set up like a map that had like discoverable structures underground, or like some out in the somewhere. I mean, I say underground because like geodes, right? But where you could kind of find like the hex casting school that she went to, with like where all those people were like doing the things. Okay, yeah. Brand. I need a volunteer. I need a volunteer for this. And do we have any mobs want to be in the immediate area and actually be targetable? Mere mob in the immediate area. I need at least like 1 dust to do this, because it's not going to work without like at least 1 dust. Grab a couple dust. Yeah. We'll just grab a little bit of dust for this. And then I need a... Here, mob... Oh, I mean, there's a bunch of creepers over here. Creepers like playing with you, right? This could work. Although they don't stand still very well. Don't want to do on a villager. Might have to do on a villager. Maybe like a creeper in 32 blocks who doesn't move. I feel like maybe like editing how trail ruins spawn in could be... I've got this like speedy feet thing, and it doesn't, whenever I stop, the world is like, oh yeah, you're not actually running fast anymore, and it slowly comes back into play. It's like stopping, and that kind of is weird. Or like maybe make use of like the pillager structure that has the oh yeah, I just left that mana potion in there. Are there anything like a chicken or a cow or a hostile mob that's willing to go in a hole? Actually, chickens do kind of punch you in this, so that's a little bit awkward. I mean, iron golems walk slowly, but I don't know if hitting them with a spell is the way to go here. Also, if I'm... Oh, did I not get that one? Ooh, hello, presents. Presents! Okay, not good presents. More bundles. I have so many bundles. Entirely new technology that isn't directly related to hex casting. Oh. I mean, I feel like Lapis Works kind of is filling that role. Wait, do we have a chicken? Look at this. We gotta... Oh, that's like so many chickens. Wait, this is good. This is good. Okay. Okay. I hope I can target... Okay, we're gonna target this one chicken. This little chicken is our volunteer. Hello, chicken. Yay, we have this chicken. I can't remember how this actually works. Real quick. 1 second. It's an entity, right? Entity 2 numbers. Okay, cool. The chicken, and then I need a 19. I would have been 19 on the stack. Okay, I'm going 19 on the stack the lazy way. I could make an abacus, but I'm not going to right now. So a little bit of 20. And then whip. Oh no, this works. And 1. Subtraction is this way. Cool, 19 on the stack. And then... Oops, this is not going to work if I do it like that. Hold on, we gotta get rid of our amethyst dust real quick. Actually, I already know I can't cast from inside here, so we'll pop those away. Now we go. Okay, hopefully this will do the thing. If not, I'll have to just try again. Why is it 3 arguments? Oh, because I need another number. My bad. We also need a 1. Why do I keep doing the ones like this? That's right. Now we're gonna get hit with lightning right as we do this. It'll be perfect. Cool. Okay, so now that we've got enlightenment, we can head back to what we were doing. Redstone computers. Ah. So like with like computer craft and stuff, or like less directly. Oh, you little so-and-so. Stupid Minotaur. That isn't fair. I was doing magic and now it's mean to me. Anyway, go away this thing. And now I get to walk 7. Stop it. Bad obituary. Bad obituary. Go sit in the obituary corner. Yeet. Alright. Oh, something died right there. Oh, okay. Good job, wizardy person. What's an ALU? Like, automated learning unit? Also, one thing we definitely need to get working on this server, like find out. Can constructs cast? Also, the modular routers, I think, has a player module, which I think maybe allows for right-clicking. Oh, I think maybe it just kills players. It might kill players. Oh, arithmetic logic unit. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. What's the fast pass thing called? Hopefully she'll understand the question. The 5 of these chickens so far away. It's so true. I mean, people, but to be fair, you aren't going to be wanting to make you're not going to be wanting to make one of those computers that's that big. Like, there's a reason that they're playing that on. Is it telepathy this whole time? Okay. This is why I made a room to sit in to do this stuff, because then I can just sit in there and not worry about it being nighttime. Also, I'm pretty sure my usual telepathy trigger keybind is already set to an M&A spell slot, so I have to do a little bit of playing with that. Okay, so let's pull up the next notebook again. Telepathy. No, this isn't it at all. This is cool, but this is not the telepathy one. Those are not the things I'm thinking of. Babita-ball. Not mage blocks. Not magic missile. Not accumulator. There's too many. It's not under grok, right? No. Although, okay, telepathy might be the right mod. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. It is a slow cast thing, but still kind of handy to have. I just kind of want to find it because now I'm. Oh, what is muffling slate? Oh, look at that! You can make it be quiet. All right, that's fun. There's too many things. There's too much. There's too much. Structure iota. I do love that you can like copy things with structures. I guess you can't copy structures, you can move structures. Hunting. Horrible. I don't know these at all. Okay, cool. So that's a boss or something. I do need grimoires. I have that already as my list. It's literally none of these things. This isn't searchable enough. Right? Like, or you have like a combination of like an abacus and like a book and quill to make like a keyboard? Like, that could be really cool. What's the thing you're using to do the spell where you wave your hands and it says mana mana? It's not a hand lamp. Is it under hexagons? Is it under hexagons changes? Lightning down the staff. Nope. Wait. Getting started. Hex casting. Nope. Item. No, I know it's not items. Floor patterns? Patterns, maybe? Is it ephemera that has? Nope, that's not it. Okay, I mean, there's so many very cool spells in here. Pocket circle's cool. Is it a hex tweaks thing? Oh, no, but it's also strong. You can turn the spellbook pages and like you could set up spells that cast multiple spells, like different combinations of spells. My gosh. Okay, well anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I made an artifact. Cool. I'm gonna make one of these. I'm making a grimoire. Go make a grimoire. Because I need it for things. I guess we'll just keep holding a lot of dust in this. Actually, I don't want to hold dust in this. Have you done anything yet? Nope, okay. A 3D resource pack. Like, there is so many, like, there's so many beautiful things. I can't do everything, I won't do everything, I can't do everything, I won't do everything. Where Con is... Oh, wait, Con went to dinner. How am I gonna get answers from her when she went to dinner? Hello? Did I use all my edified wood already? I did not. I did not use all my edified wood. Got a little light trinket. It's so cute. Oh. Well, that's fun. I'm holding an egg. I don't think I want to be holding an egg. Okay, I'm gonna let this cook this bone here real quick. I need an enchanted book. Which one of these is awful? Oh, that's actually quite nice. Payback 2. Healing's kind of terrible. Life Binding 3. Curse of Binding. For the win. There we go. And we should be able to make a grimoire now. 2 of those. And then we go not like that. Oh, is it... Okay. You have to actually make it like this. I hope it doesn't care what enchanted book we have. Grimoire, Lich Girl. Okay, so what the grimoire does, as you probably all remember, grimoire lets you write patterns into the grimoire so that when you put them into spells later, they actually just work. Like, obviously, a kinda handy one. So this takes a pattern. In this case, I'm going to use a reed, and then the scout reed, and then hold on. Yeah, read and then sculpt reflection. So I take a pattern, and then it takes some iotas. So I'm going to, in fact, make this be a raycast, a entity raycast. Evoke. Thank you. I was trying to think of something again with an. I was trying to think of something again with an R. Evocation. So evocation is the thing that lets you, with a keybind, you can do that. Oh, nice. That's why you flew away. I think she just landed on the roof. Okay. So we have this pattern, and then we're going to go ahead and write this into our grimoire. Beautiful. Now, if we go ahead and, as long as the grimoire is in our inventory somewhere, actually, I should test and see if this works if it's in the backpack, because that would be super handy. I don't know if it will. When you put that pattern that's easier to draw, I mean, obviously the raycast is kind of dumb, but later on it matters. If you put that into an intro-retro pair, it pushes... It did not, because I don't have the grimoire in my inventory. Oh, we have a grimoire in the inventory, though. And we go ahead and duplicate the stack. No? Did I draw that wrong? Did I do it stupid? Hello? Oh, because it's right. It's not read, it's right. Oops. Well, I'll have to test that again. Okay. Just because I saw... Did I mess that up? Grimoire. Yeah, that's... That's kind of weird. Oh, I do it dumb? I literally just was testing this. Why is it not trying? I don't know which way around that is. I literally just was testing this and was doing the thing. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I didn't do it when it was only one of them. When it's in an intro-retro pair, apparently if it has something else with it, it pushes that entire string of iotas, which is really handy when you're wanting to work with, like, more complicated spells where it won't work properly without that. Now let's test and see if Neri? That's okay, thanks Neri. Obviously we're not making spells that really do anything at the moment. I just want to see if this works from the backpack. I think it won't, but I want to see. Yeah, okay, I was right. It does not work from the backpack. Because sometimes you have spells and you want to be able to, like, not have to draw out the entire huge spell. But if you just use integration distillation, it doesn't fit in there. So with the spell book, Alright, let me show you what happens with when you don't have the when you don't have it. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm making a complicated spell. Obviously I'm not really going to make a complicated spell. I'm gonna be like, oh, I've got my Architect's Distillation. Is that Archer's first? Well, whatever. That Minotaurus is a nuisance. Well, okay, obviously it doesn't matter because I'm not really doing it, but you're putting it in parts. For reasons like that, right? Like you don't want to have to get it perfectly. So if you just do an integration distillation, when it comes together, when this second part of the stack gets attached to the end, gets appended to the end of your first part of the stack, that is incredibly small. Can I make that better? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can fix that. That's gonna be this one, and then we're going to transform it. Oh, does it not let me do a zoom? I feel like I should. Honestly, I do this enough. Let's go ahead and duplicate that. Really? Alright, I need to do something to make this better, but we're gonna go ahead and do this the lazy way. That's not the right button. No, undo that. Come here. Come here. Come here. It's all weird. Okay. I swear I will get this in just a second. I mean, I could change my GUI size. That'd probably actually have been smarter. Okay. Anyway, so we see our little purple woozy. These little parentheses mean that it's not going to cast properly. But with the grimoire, when you put that grimoire iota into when you put that grimoire iota into those intro-retro pair, well, that's just it. You would unpack the list. So one of the spells I want to try to like get working in a way where I can actually show you all, and I'm blanking on the person who actually created it, but this person created this multiple step test, like this artifact that does different things depending on if you're crouching, if you're yeah, it's like a 6-function multi-part spell that this person put together. Really clever, great demonstration. I wanted to kind of like work out how they did it so I could like do an instructions on that. Also, we apparently were getting attacked by something. Why is there an amethyst, charged amethyst on my mini-map? I'm gonna just assume it's really a storm. I guess it isn't. So it has a lot of iotas, like around 50. It has around 50 iotas. It has a lot of like spells that you would want to be using otherwise, and then everything's tied together with like nested augurs. So it's really, really dense. And yes, you could kind of try to write it out using embedded iotas and flux distillation and then plug them in and stuff. But I even tried to just do like the first part about it, like trying to think about like where you would need to put your placeholders to write in your spells. And it's really, really long. And as soon as you make like one mistake, it's bad. Where, I mean, yes, you could do that, but like, what if you're on a server where the server owner hasn't made that available? Or, I guess I gotta go kill something. Wait, I've got this now. I don't need to. There we go. Or what if where is on keep 9 to that? Oh my god, so many obituaries. Wait, wait, was that Con that just died to that? Yeah, alright, where is... Oh, it must be over here. Oh no, Con's killing. Oh, okay, I understand why the building caught on fire. I need to talk to Combat Lightning. Anyway, so... Nice. Yeah. Are you why spawn burned? Hey Bardo! That is for my, it's for my Discordy people. So kind of, if you come in on the Discord, you can get access to the IP. I will warn you that this is currently the most trash mod pack ever and things. Okay. Yeah, I just spawned in once and... Wait. Is it? Yeah. So like... I came in and everything was covered in ash. And somebody was just using a lot of lightning, so I thought I'd ask if she knew anything about it. Oh yeah, it was only 2 fragments. Okay, Khan is terrifying. Khan is terrifying. Khan is terrifying. I peacefully lightning grass. Okay, just checking because everything was fire there for a bit. Enjoy your food. Do I have a link to that? I don't know if I have a link to that. Also, everything's run by me, so it can be a while. In how I do things. If I do this, does it do a thing? Let's try this. Oh, does it do a thing? Sure, we'll go that. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Grimoires. Grimoires. Let me see if I can eat cake now. I can't eat the cake. Cake is still a lie. Can only she make a cake? I can break a cake. Bye bye cake. You were beautiful. You will be missed. Cool. That's a way to deal with the obituaries. Right, so with spellbooks or focuses or thought knots, you are still going to be dealing with a lot of stack manipulation and list manipulation to actually run anything. In my defense, the obituaries have killed me in packs before, so the obituary of the cake. Okay, yeah, so that is doing it. I think we're probably losing the dust and things because of stuff. Because my inventory was so full of obituaries and reclamation when we were fighting the one thingy we fought. It was filling up my inventory and making it so I couldn't pick up my armor and the weapons properly. And when I couldn't do that, then bad things, like dying. So, yeah. Alright, but let's go ahead and recreate that same process with the grimoire. So, obviously, consideration. Which way around did I say I was saying? I was doing these all as right. I'm doing these all as read. Wait, am I doing all as read or is all as right? I am so smart. That looks very, very slightly like I'm doing right. Lots of them. Let's see what it actually is. Complex hex, ephemera, hex machina, which I don't. Eventually, it'll do something. Hex pigment plus, hex soul, which I don't actually know what that is. Hex tweaks with the word spelled slightly differently, which makes me think that I need to remove one of these instances from my packs. Hexall, hex cassette, hex cellular, hex connect. Hex Rise is not a hex add-on. Trying to be though. Hexacall, hex overpowered, hexportation, hexpose, hexstruction, extended gear, hex thingy, hex attributes, hierophantix. Well, this is not the current version of it because I am actually one of the things I'm going to do after. One of the things I will be doing after this stream is updating this versioning and also and hopefully getting you. Oh gosh, that's awful. Why is that the worst? You are terrible. This is. No, brain. Come on, stop. Why does it have all this stupid extra stuff on it? I don't need to track things. Weirdly, no. No, what a lot of them are is fabric only. Okay, so this seems to only work for people who have Prism. I am going to be working on getting like the more complete version and like MR pack versions of it. That will work single player. It will not go join to our current server. But you know, whatever. And honestly, like, you're going to be better off if you do just want to do hex casting. I kind of assume that you all got that I was making the joke about, like, the media joke I was making there. I really should move a bed into that room. Can I dye a red bed? Like, can I dye a bed once it's there? Yes, let's go. Alright. I'm grabbing this bed. You're mine. Come here. And then I need purple dye from one of these flowers. Hey, purple dye. Cool. Obviously, sleeping bag would be better, but we're gonna deal with that right now. I should go check out Scott's base. The reason all of these quests are complete is because Scott's been pushing through Mana and Artifice. So this is kind of about, like, a bunch of people who like Mana and Artifice as well as hex casting, wanting to try them all out. Yeah, but it's a lot of hex add-ons. Okay, kind of like we've got almost the whole list. So it's a lot of add-ons. It's a lot to deal with when you have a guidebook that's not very searchable. So there's a whole bunch of like not knowing what's not knowing what you can do, and then when you know what you can do, not knowing how to do it. I keep me off. I still got that. Okay. Anyway, so I am going to remind myself how I read off of my grimoire, actually. Like, there's a way to get like a list of our grimoire spells for people who are slow at things. I don't want to erase it. I want to do Archivist Reflection. Oh, okay. That is really hard to tell. Can I, like, duplicate that to the stack? No, I want to... Fine, we'll check if it's read-write. I literally was just doing this stuff. I guess I could go back in the stream and find out what I did. Right. Okay, it's not right, it's read. Let me just verify that it's read. We're going to read out... I mean, like, I think read is what makes more sense than being mentally. It's just... Okay, cool, it was. Okay, so, we are going to... Consideration, yay! I'm tagging these all with the read. And we're going to read in Architect's Distillation, and that's going to give us our Architect's Raycast. I could probably put something else in there to make something a little bit different. It started Friday night. Architects. Yep, that's cool. And then... Or is that Archers? Is Archers the... Okay, Architects is a block, Archers is a direction, because Architects build with blocks, and Archers shoot arrows into things. Right? Right. I've got like a random anime bee girl outside my window there. Oh, no, I've got... that's not moving like a human. And make sure I actually get all the little components of the raycast in here. Yeah, so it turns... It basically says that this is going to reflect these iotas. So like whereas with a spell book... So spellbooks are really a lot stronger when you have like complete spells in there. Whereas the grimoire is better for components of spells. I think... Yeah, because you can't cast off of a grimoire. You could... Yeah, you can't cast off a grimoire, that's all. And then we're doing Archer Distillation. Thank you. I'm gonna go and find out what's exploding over here. I'm really concerned that the world is blowing up outside my window. But you saw how when I tried it by just doing... So, like, this sort of way of writing, where I wrote out the 2 raycasts, that kind of emulates if you had stored a spell to different spellbook pages, or components to different spellbook pages, and you wrote them both to your stack, and you're trying to combine them together. With the grimoire, I can now go and I can read in. That's the wrong button. I can go and I can use my grimoire shorthand, my little macro, and I can use my other little grimoire shorthand. And obviously it'd be probably good to have both of them together. And then I can do add them together. And I don't currently have a break block spell, so let's go ahead and make one. I don't need to break the surface of a block. That was stupid. Hang on a second. I'm gonna make an edify tree, actually. What's a good one? I already have a light spell. What's on a trinket? Well, I don't know. Let's do something. Anyway. We're just trying to demo it. So I'm just gonna do exactly what I did before, right? So you put these in the inter-retro pair, and you get that full raycast. And that will actually work properly with your casting and stuff. Compared to just kind of shoving them. I'm moving my hands, like I think you can see me. As opposed to just shoving them together with integration distillation. Combination distillation did used to do the correct thing, but that lasted for like one version of 1.19, and I haven't seen it since, and I'm sad. Like, R.I.P. my best buddy. So, you know, it's a thing. Hang on a second, I need to check on something real quick here. Okay. Yeah. NaNoWraths, I mean, well, that's another. I think that's another one that was only 119. There is a Hex of ER one. I didn't make a break block spell, but I also need to go and kill this creature out here. So let's go have fun with that real quick. Because I think it's a creature that I need to kill, and not a player. I'm gonna make a flight spell. Oh my gosh, I can't do everything at once. Won't do everything at once. Can't do everything at once. Won't do everything at once. Where did that guy go? There. Oh, hello. Oh, hello? Why is there a creeper with you? No. No. Thank you. Did the creeper get got by that too? Probably. Alright, we'll call that a win. I need to make up like a bunch of thought knots and things. Alright, so I need to get a flight spell. I need to get a mining spell. This is supposed to have something that helps you with organizing thought knots. I don't remember what Adam does that. I need to make a spell and a choice for ephemera. Honestly, I think that we have some zeniths. Yes, Lovey, what did you get?
An accessory that boosts light.
That's very good. Okay.
10%.
That's super good. Okay, you enjoy that. thought that we had a thing in this that let us organize thought knots better than that was helpful with that. Unfortunately, we can't do lapis works in this because it conflicts with how Apotheosis's thingies do stuff. Which is a pity, because it would be fun to have both. Isn't that... Hexal. I have done nothing with Hexal except item smelting, and I feel like I should change that about myself. And... There's just too much to this. There's just too much. Even just trying to find anything starts giving me overwhelm. This is why I need a create lava, give fire resistance spell. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Wintersia is so cool. There's like so many mods that like I remember that are no longer available because they just are not compatible. I also love how many of these add-ons have just really unclear labels. It's like this is a hex add-on that has hex things. Like, I appreciate that you couldn't think of, like, the name of stuff, but, it's really hard when we're trying to find your information, person. I really want to put this together. Okay. What do I actually need to be doing right now? Okay, so I accomplished this. I actually kind of need to get Eidolon going. All right, let's make a beautiful little break spell. Beautiful little break spell. Gonna totally get this right the first time and not get it wrong the first time. So with the break spell, I really want to make this crouch enabled. You know is it stadiometers? See, if you go away 3 seconds from doing stuff, is it a constant that does this? I don't think it's a constant. It is. It was right. Entities? Might be entities. That's entities. That's almost right. This is cool. Look at that. You can detect different things. It's so powerful. Oh, it's like basic patterns. Basic patterns gives us nada. That is literally only those. For which bill? We really need to get her in the team. We'll find out about Khan's spell. I can't remember. Like, I remember the name of it, sort of, and then I can't find it. So this is fun. Oh, purification. It is under basic patterns. Why was it not showing just now? That's weird. What am I holding now? I'm holding a... What is this? What is this? What am I holding here? What is that? I don't even know what I would want to be targeting at. I feel like I should go far away from spawn. I kind of want to hit it. I want to see what it does. I want to see what it does. Okay, cast whatever that is. Horrible. Oh, it's horrible. Okay, cool. That's interesting. Okay. I don't know what that does. I'm worried. I'm so worried. It's horrible. Yes. It is harmless? Okay, as opposed to sus, which is not harmless. I am moving... I don't know if I'm moving closer to the microphone's moving closer to me as I go. But, like, it's very... I'm, like, about to fight it. I never did figure out where state armor was. It was under basic patterns. Why is it typing the letter N every time I do that? That's kind of sad. Oh, because I just didn't click far enough. So we're gonna get myself, my height. If my height is greater than 1.5. Yeah. If my height is greater than 1.5, I want to target the block I'm looking at. Oh, it's the people who are using the mod are insane. Target the block I'm gonna get. Okay, the block I'm looking at. We're gonna get that vector on the stack. Then we're going to get brain. Come on. Then we're going to get one block above the block I'm looking at. Okay. Block I'm looking at, block above the block I'm looking at. Actually, this little combo could be good to put in there. And I'm going to break both of them. Hello, yes. Okay, if I'm greater than 1.5, we're doing breaky thingies. If I'm not greater than 1.5, we're going to do just regular breaky thingy. Okay, grab the block we're looking at, break it. And then I need augers in here, which I totally remember. Good night! Thank you for finding that. Is it meta evaluation for augers? I don't think so. It feels like it could be an augers, but it isn't. Where is augers? Hello, augers. Oh, logical operator. Yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. Logical operator. Any compared to... No, I don't want that. I want Auger's Exaltation. Which comes down from there. Okay. So we're pushing a true or false. Any chooses one or the other. Alright. Is this even the right way around? Yes, okay. Alright, I really hope this works. And you see like that. It didn't. Oh, it doesn't do when it's nested? Nope, I just wrote this one right here is wrong. Okay. Cool. I can work with that. I wrote that one backwards. That's alright. I didn't need to duplicate everything to the stack. Oh my lord. Love me fuzzy little fluffy duck. Okay. Digesters. I need more space. Hold on a second. Let me get my eyeballs. Come here, eyeballs. Oh my gosh. Alright. Cool. We need that actually to be duplicated to the stack. Thank you. Now we need a... I think I need like a rotation gambit. Yep. Cool. And then I need locators, which goes... Is this locators? Really hope this is locators. Please be locators. Nifty. Locators, and then I need the correct shape, which is the reading version of Architect. And then surgeon's thingy. Please work, please work, please work. Cool. And then it's still not working because I didn't draw it in the first place. It's just a thought night, I don't care. It's just a thought night, I don't care. We're gonna try this out. We're gonna try this out. Because this is actually really important information for me to know. Cool. So now, if we try this out, if we're standing up, when we're standing up, this is gonna fail, right? Hates me. Hates me. Okay, 2 or more arguments, Maximus Distillation doesn't like that. Why does it not like me? That's not the part where I thought we were gonna get an error. Is that not steadiometers? That turns me into a height. Cool. Oh, it stands me up. Okay. So, how do I make it work then? Because that's a number. We have 2 numbers. We have 2 numbers on the stack, so why do you not like me? Right? We got a height. Oh, they have to switch places. Okay, that's cool. We just have to figure out how to switch 2 places of things on a list, because I'm so bad at this. It's not the nighttime. Okay, does list manipulation have anything to switch the places of 2 numbers in a list? I mean, I could take both of them off and then shove them back in there. I could find one and replace it, and then find the second instance and replace that. Let's check list manipulation. When in doubt, right? Right. I wanted to do spells. Instead, I'm going to do this. Reverse, no. Excisors. I don't want to remove it. I want to take... Remove the top number and the number at the top. Set the nth end limit. Does it yeah, it does an exchange. Okay, what if I just redo everything but I draw it correctly and we just throw this in the trash? Okay, so let's go ahead and trash this one. Double check that we have the knots that... Okay, actually, let's put away the knots that we want. There we are. Alright. So we'll throw that one away, and let's try again. Yeah, it's just when we've got, like, so many of them. There's so many. There's so many in my brain. It just... I love thought knots. Because then I don't care. Although string is a little bit rare. Alright, we're trying that all again, but we're doing it correctly this time. Alright, so, anyway. Actually... Oh. Actually, we'll leave that up there on the stock. Now we can look at it and know what I'm doing. Alright. We are... Stadiometers. Hold on a second. I can't listen to the fairy bean sad while I'm doing this. Stadiometers. Then we put the number here. Then we do the comparison because it's like reverse Polish notation, because why not? Is that even Maximus? Is Maximus bigger? Feels right. Cool, it was right. Alright. Now, our true state thanks apotheosis. Reading it. Ooh, reading it. And duplicate. Add 1 to our y value. I make a Thoths probably, but I don't know how to make them be a list. We're not going to worry about it because it's only 2 things. And our false state will be... Our false state is we're just going to look at a block and break a block. And then we're going to hello little tiny dots. And then we are going to do augers, and I'm sure it's going to work this time. And see, now this time it did actually write things out, which is nice. And then I will put that back. I'm so good at this. Thought not. Cool. Alright, let's test that now. Where is it? Where does it get mad at us now? Alright, we're standing up, and I want a 2-block high thing to test this properly. There we go. Standing up, and it gets mad. Why are we mad? 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 What are we not doing? You have to put our lovely little Hexy friend into all of those. Ooh. You, buddy. Let's say hi to Pardo, everyone. Ow. The person who's in charge of the group thingy to where the people who are coming in can actually interact with the world is not currently online because he lives in California and is playing games with friends. So poor Pardo is almost in spawn chunks. But look, so cute. Also. Well, he's not real. Yeah. And I can't do that for you. No. Yeah, there we go. There we. No, it doesn't want to. Alright. You can pet people. Right. When he is back on, we'll get you on Teams so you can interact with claimed areas in claimed areas. So cute. So cute.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I forgot that there was like nearby voice chat.
Oh,
Since I was doing
music's
hex,
so freaking loud. Help me.
since I was doing hex casting muttering, I wasn't joining to the VC group, which I think is. Oh, look at that.
So I don't know how to use hex. It's my first time playing with hex.
Ah. So luckily for you, this world is actually based off of Mana and Artifice, and hex casting is entirely incidental. So what I would do first, hang on a second, let me make this actually possible for you. I'll have to reclaim and unclaim, it's okay. Yeah, I should have done this for Con, I'm so stupid. Okay. Really? That's interesting. I didn't know it was like a toggle thing. Somebody else must claim that one. Okay, so in these buildings are lots of gold chests. So the very first thing you're going to want to do is just go and open those chests and take out stuff.
Looter.
Yeah. And there's a pillagery one that has like even better loot. Ignore the ashes, it caught fire. Over here, over here. Wait, where'd it go? This way. There's this building has some chests that are like even better. That's weird. Where did the front door go? Oh yeah. Wait. Oh, the front of the building's in the back. Oh, thank you. Oh, did I just run away from someone? Wait, I thought you'd be Pardo. Oh, now I'm confused. Wait, now I see. There's so many people. Like, now that I'm actually running like hex casting on a server, there's so many people that I don't know everybody all anymore. It's so weird. Oh. Is this... Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, this must be Khan's base. Because look at all the all the little cakes. She made herself a little house out of conjured blocks. It's so pretty. I want to give her crops water. I feel like that would be good. I feel like I would be a good person if I did that. Let's give her crops some water. Oh yeah, I still need to fix that, but I put in a thought not to. Okay. Entity 0. I'm not sure about. Oh, okay, because you're doing like a Flox gamut for unpack. Delete, keep, delete. I feel like your unpack 3 could be reduced in iotas using constants. I'm not sure what unpack 3 is. Oh, I see what's going on. You're grabbing because it's based off of the directions, so you're kind of basing it off of the Y value of their look vector. Pitch, right? Pitch and yaw, of course. That actually makes that makes sense. Actually, hold on. I don't need. I'm not trying to make a complicated spell. I think I can actually just do like Okay, yeah, okay. So your grimoire things don't actually have to be put into intro retro pairs. You can just use them to simplify what you're writing there. How does water work? Water's kind of like explosion, but like big. Cool. The grimoire is hexical. That should hydrate. Okay, that should hydrate a lot of her things. I'm just gonna leave her base now. We've given her crops water. I feel like I'm helping. I hope her crops don't get damaged by water. Crops like water, right? I see. So it's like a slide whistle. Okay, okay. All right, let me try that out. Cause I understand. I know how to do unpack. I absolutely do. I'm telling you a lie. Also, we're going to die in the night. Also, now mobs will be able to explode the world. Also, nobody's opened this yet. People have stolen the blocks in the middle of it, but nobody's actually opened it. Which is funny, because he should be able to open basically everything on the server. I wonder if he's tier 3. He was tier 3. I think he's been pushing for tier 4 today. I just slowed down. Did I just slow down because I stopped to open a door, and I just slowed down because I'm starving? Not starving. Let's go. Sinitra connector. Hold on. Okay. So every time I see May is more complicated every time. Entity. Eyeballs. 0. Entity look vector. Was that with Alidade? What is unpack 3? Is that constants? That's vectors, right? Nope. Which is covered under constants. What is it actually called? It's not called. It is. How do you do the thing where you split out the vector? Oh, like fabric, right? Or flocks. It's a list manipulation thing. List manipulation to flocks disintegration. Yeah, okay, so flocks disintegration. And then you did delete, keep, delete. The number 1, interestingly. Addition. 12. Choose multiplier. Multiplier was clockwise? Counterclockwise. I did the wrong thing. Shoot. Okay. Well, while you're telling me what it is, I'm gonna go back into mathematics and remember how to multiply. Okay. Multiplication. Multiply, divide, add, subtract. Multiply, divide, add, subtract. Vector disintegration. Oh yeah, that does make a lot more sense. Okay, I think I can do it. I think I can handle it. Multiply. I hope floor is this way. Floor. What does note look like? Spell. It is, make note, is the letter, okay, it's like the letter M. The letter M and a thing. Oh, so it's kind of like, almost like Gemini's. Note. Cool. We're gonna duplicate that on the staff. On the stack, I mean. How do I write flux? Ew. Was this flux disintegration? I hope this was flux disintegration. Oh well, we'll find out in a second, because if it is, it will locate it. If it isn't, it won't do it. I'll get some fish crackers. It's okay. We have so much room on the grid. It's actually really relieving to have so much room on the grid. Anyway, like I was saying before, I was so really interrupted by doing this wrong. This way around, and then locate it. Cool. Oh, another way to do hex casting. Like, you'd think that accessible would be good, but like, it hurt my brain worse. Vector disintegration. What is that? Vector disintegration is. Oh. It's another mathematics one. Alright, that makes sense. Should probably double check that 9th floor, right? Thank you. And it comes into it. You can make a wax tablet with media power in the wax. Yes. Yes, you could. I feel like the best way to do that would be to do Hexarai integration, just because I think Hexarai is also fabric. Because that feels like the right vibe of wax. Vector disintegration. I really hope this is there. Surgeons. Cool. We're going to just hope that this works. I think I probably made mistakes. It's okay. I don't care. X-rays forge. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess it have to be a different wax. Alright. So, hypothetically speaking... No. Okay, hold on a second. We got this. Options, music and sounds. We will turn that up a little bit. Okay. Ah, it's hard. No? I can do this. I can use blocks though. Okay. Okay, wait. Oh, it's really finely tuned. All right. No. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Most of those notes were the note I wanted to play. Most of them were the note I wanted to play. I feel like signs with lines might be the way to go to get this to actually be more effectively playable. But now I can add hex casting to the list of things I played Mary Had a Little Lamb on. The list includes a display at the local science museum because they made it so that when you put different bugs onto it, it played different tones. I need to fix this mining spell. Whee! It's so beautiful. Do we have a rename spells thing now in our collection of add-ons? I don't think so. See, like, you can't search for stuff. Like, I think it'd be named. We do have item renaming. We do have item renaming. Okay. Yes, there is connector extras as well. Am I telling you a lie? That sounds familiar. Hold on a second. Let me just make sure I'm not lying. I'm not intending to lie. No, I mean, yes, connector extras isn't it? Connectivity mod? I don't know if connectivity mod is the thing. If you used up the meat and the wax every time you used it, that would make sense. I'm not sure where we're getting, like... You wanted to have also a benefit. So you're thinking using a casting casting instead of a wand. Oh, okay, because it's what you're trying to do before you can do charged amethyst. Because you're looking at charged amethyst being gated to some sort of discovery. Because you're going to be working with fabric, look at Revelationary. It's by the person who made Spectrum, and it's a really nice way to make it so that, like, you can't even see certain things in the world until you have them. I'm not sure how it would work with the fact that charged amethyst is a random drop, though, so that might be more of a config thing. So, Anyway, I was fixing the break spell. Because I definitely am going to be able to do that and not hurt my own little brain. Alright, I need to insert a little hexy in front of all of those things. Surge's Exaltation replaces it. So you're going to give people other ways to get dust, but not. So you're thinking that they're going to be given access to dust, or the last 2 times I've played hex casting, I've ended up with a geode and spawn chunks that a structure dug a mineshaft to. So, like, I can't find scrolls easily. Or you're just thinking, like, they just find tablets. Like, they would have, like, tablets, and that would give them, like, limited hex casting use at the beginning. Maybe a spell to then either, depending on, like, how world gen is, either locate a geode, Or, oh, there's an Eye of Ender in here. Hold on a second. Anyway, so like either to locate a geo or you know, depending on like what you're going to be seeking for world gen, like for a sky block, right? Like make it so it creates the creates like a budding amethyst, or converts lapis to amethyst. I mean, you can also just put lapis works in there and then give people lapis. Yeah, I really want to do a hex casting skyblock. The one that's currently out is not quite what I'm hoping for from the skyblock. Because what I'm thinking of would actually be like a ton of work, and so that makes sense. They want to be there. I was looking at list manipulation because I'm pretty sure that's what's going to help me figure this out. Don't want to replace it. Don't need a sublist of it. Integration. Flocks would be stupid. Flocks would be stupid. Additive distillation may actually do what I want. I may have actually made a mistake. I mean, it'd still be annoying to work with, but I may have actually made a mistake with how things were. Okay, comes back on. That's... Oh yeah, fine. Wait, what am I holding? Well, that's fine. Let's find out. Let's hold... Oh, I know which thought I'm holding. Okay, actually, I may have been talking about the grimoire, and we may be able to do this without the grimoire. It couldn't duplicate charge amethyst. So this is a very limited use case, because I don't think most people are going to want to play Hex in Forge. But the Magic Chem dev was talking about, like, what if you made a fulmination recipe that charged amethyst? Okay, well, never mind. I don't need to work with the grimoire at all, because that is literally what I thought I couldn't do. Okay, well, so that was fun. I'm glad I did that work with thinking about the grimoires. Anyway. I could not even... I am on the carpet. It's such a pretty carpet. Anyway, before I was... Single, no. Length verification, which is useful. Retrograde, no. Locators. Exciser's Insurgent. Okay, so Surgeon's pops one, pushes one. And I like... I just can't do that. I just can't. It's like not quite right. There is no good insertion method other than the debug table. Actually, do we have debug in this? Because if we do, I'm totally going to make one available for everybody here. Nope, we've got the debug tool from Sophisticated Storage. What's that one called? I mean, what gets kind of weird with the geodes thing is... Oh! Yeah, I mean, there is a villager that will trade amethyst, in a mod from Fabric. Let me see if I can find that. I put in a mythical amethyst because I really loved it. Amethyst is a limited trade. I feel like it was under Villagers Plus as like a wizard villager who does amethyst trades. Yeah, the occultist sells amethyst shards for 1 emerald at level 1. Also buys amethyst buds, which is kind of fun. So you could, in fact, turn buds into shards with that guy. And that's pretty much the only useful thing from him. I mean, he's got some other stuff that... Like, it's always nice when somebody's willing to, like, sell you glowstone dust and glowing sacks and things, but... Yeah, it's there. Really? Yeah, have you just been having really awful geode luck? Like, it feels like you've been having really awful geode luck. This is so stupid, but I think I'm actually better off just rewriting this whole spell. Can I... Like, I need to get everything through there. I need to push in Hexy. Okay, forget it. I'm rewriting this whole spell because I'm just... I don't know how I would insert something to that spot. And 2 of them. Actually, I am kind of curious what happens when you do a locate on something that has more than 1. Right, so I need to basically, after each of these break spells, I need to make them be a break hexy. So it only shows me the last one. Interesting. Alright, anyway. I burned through so many thought knots. Luckily, I can turn wool into string in this. Unluckily, the only sheep I know in the area has like a 20 block knockback, so okay, anyway. I'm getting it right this time. I'm still going to get it right this time. I'm gonna look at the size of me. And I'm gonna compare me to 1.5. If I'm bigger than 1.5, I am going to look at a block. And it, hold up. And also, also the block 1 up from it. And I'm going to break both of those, and I'm going to remember that Augurs needs Hexy inside of the Boolean, otherwise it just pushes to a stack that you can't use because it's in the artifact. So actually this would work if I physically wrote and cast it, it would work. Am I telling it right? If I physically wrote and cast it, it would push it to the stack, and then I could cast it again, which isn't really helpful. Okay. If I am not greater than 1.5... Oh. Oh, right, my turtle. If I am not greater than 1.5, we are only going to break a block. I don't think things into a retro pair should be using up dust. Silly game. I don't think that's right. I don't think it should be doing that. And Augurs is what's going to make the decision about that. 50. Okay, that is the same spell, but with 2 extra hexies. Amazing. Alright, there are a new thought knot. Again, so many thought knots. Right. Clear the stack. Come here, dirt blocks. I will break you one of these days. Holy macaroni and cheese crackers, what am I doing stupidly? Am I even holding the right one now? Kono henda yo. Doshite. You stupid thing. Okay. Huh. Oh yeah, I did actually just get enough glowstone for that. Actually, can I? Interesting, you can't do that. Okay. I did actually recently kill a witch and get the glowstone I needed for a focus. Yeah, that's smart. I just didn't have that when I was thinking about this before. No, but what's bothering me on this is this should now be the right spell. Because it did actually push it to the stack, but it wrote to the stack. Why is it not? I swear this is how I did it before. Also, I have these reversed. Augurs is apparently the other way around. I think false is first in Augur's excultation. No, if first is true, yeah, okay, if true, do... Am I not going to be taller than 1 point? Is this even a 1.5? I've just been assuming that's 1.5. That's a 6. Oh. Is that a 6? No? There it is. Okay, cool. Well, we can fix that part of it. Alright, let me go ahead and fix this anyway, because reasons. Yeah. Nope, stupid. We're gonna fix it right now. Nuggets and fish crackers. Thinking this wood cooker's gambit does nothing. Otherwise, I might be sad. I don't know why I thought that would be 1.5. That's clearly a 6. Clearly a 6. Alright. Locators, nifty, and then... Yes, you can have more time. But you are going to need to go to bed. He's gone. And he's gone. He stayed up super late this weekend, and that was a problem. He would have gone to school on time, but he had trouble getting out of bed until it was time to be leaving. There's a Dullahan, of course. Mythically thingies are mythically. His new story lore-wise makes sense. A new character would make her own innovations. True. It would. I would say that that's like something that'd be hard for a player. Okay. So that's not how I want that. We're gonna go ahead and make a focus though. It's very important to focus. Charge leather paper. Leather. If I was paper, where would I be? I could not find it. Da 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 dee dee. Probably need rotten flesh later on, but whatever. We've got brain racks. Pardo is having a rough time. I'm not too worried about him because I know that he can do things. Hello, Pardo. You need food? Focus. You need to go to a geode. If you want to do hex casting, you should start by going to a geode. Would you like me to show you a geode?
So I'm trying to understand some things, and probably I'm gonna go to sleep because I have to work tomorrow.
Sounds good. The server is on all the time, and as you might be able to help in conversations, people in the Discord are like really good at explaining things. I'm honestly kind of bad at explaining things while I'm doing streaming, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think I'm going to watch like your videos to learn.
Yay!
Hacks.
They are 1.18 based, but the fundamentals are still basically there. Your next goal on the server, find a tree that you like. That's pretty cool.
Okay. And one more thing, I think you should like remove the crafting table of Twilight.
The crafting table?
The uncrafting table of Twilight mod.
Oh, I honestly don't know if anybody's gonna bother going there.
Yeah, but it's right. It's an OP item.
It
And it
it
is
only
really
can it
easily
can only
to
uncraft
get.
2 things. It can uncraft arrows into arrows.
Oh, they modified it.
Yeah,
They
and they can
they
make
changed
written
it.
and they can change and they can make written books be regular books. So it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a
So
lot of
it's
stuff has been
better.
actually locked down in this in the core pack of this.
Oh, okay. So it's better. It's okay.
Yeah, but that was a
That's
good
what
catch.
I just wanted to warn you.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
honestly,
gonna
if it
get
was better,
going.
people probably
Thank you
would push for
for
uncrafting. Yeah.
thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for
Good
coming.
night. Good stream.
Thank you. Get good sleep. Alright, we got our little test focus here. I know it's still not going to work because I still did it wrong, but like now at least we can test it out. Nope. Okay, cool. That did nothing. Why did it do nothing? I don't know why it did nothing. Alright, now it's pushing the right thing to the stack. Why does the right thing to the stack not work? I don't know. Alright, we have the right thing on the stack. Let's see what happens when we cast it. I mean, I knew that. But Hermes, is it because it's just not working? So I think the ancient ciphers that we're now seeing in base hex casting, I think would be really good with this. They're kind of awful. They're kind of awful spells, but if you could figure out how to add more of them, and unfortunately a lot of the stuff in hex casting is hard-coded, so you have to kind of work with that also. But you could give people like specific tablets that do like exactly what you want. Right, so I've got this one that just kind of like launches you in the air. I could break my shoes using this. Yeah, let's do it over my roof, so. Oh, that's not even gonna be enough room. Can I hit the, no, I can't, we're gonna die. That's fine. Ow, my shoes, alright. Yeah, this one just sends you way up in the air. That's a 4 multiplier. Oh, whatever. It does a lot. And so there's a cipher that just makes an explosion at your feet, which I also have somewhere. Where did I put it? No. Sad. Oh, it's around here somewhere. Nah. There's some other good none of the ancient ciphers are really good, but the ancient cipher concept I think fits well with what you're talking about. Oh, that's up. Oh, that's sad. Okay. Well, I never know with hex casting, like, is the thing not working because I did the spell wrong, or is the thing not working because they've changed how the spell is done? Right? Like, oh yeah, I could put a potion on that. Regeneration, saturation, let's go. Beep, 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 beep. All the saturation. Well, I wasn't even so much suggesting that you actually use a cipher for this, but like using the mechanism that they're doing to add the ancient ciphers, you could add your own random casting, like random little spell gadgets for people to find or be given in like a starter chest. All right, I'm gonna have to fight with it. I'm gonna fight with this. What I want to do now is I want to make a bunch of edified shelves because I said I was going to get this going. I'm not gonna make an Akashic library right now. I want to put the great spells into things. Is that not the shelves? Edified bookcase. There we go, yeah. Akashic bookshelf, okay. So that needs varying logs, some planks, books, cool. Well, yes, oh, I see. I was just thinking, like, how are they getting dust before they have access to geodes? But I think you actually already covered that when you were talking before. I'm sorry. Here's some saplings. Here's wouldn't it be cool if I had like a working break spell? I need books. Do I have any books? Surely I have books. Okay, let's go get some books. Oh, I didn't actually put on the pressure plate. That's sad. What if you actually... Okay, so this is kind of silly, and I don't know how well it would actually play out in terms of players encountering the mod without guidance. But what if the... Why can we not get up onto... Have I not actually been up on these levels? That's interesting. I mean, I have obviously been up there, but... What if you had a thing where a variety of objects combined with amethyst dust would make a sort of tablet? But what works for a given world depends on, or for a given person depends on what they created first. Like, so a lot of different materials would work, but that player is going to be, their recipe is going to be always... Oh, I already have books in my inventory, okay. Is going to always be what they used. Do they have any books in here? No, sad, okay. Are there books down in the basement? Like, I like the idea of like a wax tablet. Okay, like you can combine wax with dust, and that kind of doesn't do anything. But then when you mix it with a variety of like common items, like an andesite, or like some sort of stone material versus or a wood plank, or actually maybe that's what you do to make different things. Like you could have wood and stone variants of your materials. Well, you are bound to get some cool setup on this. Like, obviously there's a ton of different approaches on that. Alright, I'm taking all of these books because I'm making a community thing. G for gems. G. I feel like I've been here before. That's a good question. What does that do? No idea. I don't even know what add-on that is. Here, X information. Fee. YJS. Wait, on. YJSP. Yeah, that was correct. So, do you know the answer now? It's a letter E, not an enter key. Hold on. Did it explain? So many add-ons. So impossible to actually find anything. I wish I could like read a book that just had every single add-on and then search it on where I could actually do control find or control F. I also still want to play with immersive portals in this. Ow, ow my eyes, ow my eyes, ow my eyes, ow my brain, ow my eyes, ow my brains. It is good that it has uses mid. Hello, Geode. I'm actually like low on media. Let's go ahead and get some. Would be cool if I could use a break spell. I mean, I can't, because reasons. Oops. So much for that, buddy amethyst. This has a tag really similar to another song, and I was like very surprised because that other song isn't going to be in this list at all. And I was like, how is that song playing right now? I do not wish to have the YouTubes angry at me. I broke a thing I shouldn't have broken. Rude. I don't remember where the way up is from this world. Do any of you know what the YSJP scroll's about? Oh, wait, maybe I can just do a Google on it. Let's hear. Wow, that got me completely not the right information. Could swap with amethyst. Oh, so you're thinking like you could make a path of amethyst and get yourself over? Well, the Book of Hexy has almost everything, and it doesn't include it. Wow, the word media is used so much in this. Charge media, okay. What? It changes the current casting environment to an equivalent of 114,514 amethyst dust media. Charges the current casting environment. But how do I get that? Come on. Yeah. Whoa, hello, that's the wrong button. Wrong thingy. Excuse you words. Yes. So, yes. Sort of. That would be good to cast in, good to have running at your base. I wouldn't. Just enjoy. much does it cost? It doesn't actually say how much it costs. That's... Oh, it's from Hex Overpowered. Okay, that makes sense. It's from Hex Overpowered, so it makes sense that it is. Alright, well, that solves that problem. That is... She's having amazing luck with her spells. Who is the dev on that mod? Yes. Okay. I'm so lost. Where do I live? This way. Alright, I need some more identified saplings. I'm gonna make one more thought knot because I believe in my hopes. I should just put enough focus. Nope, focus is gonna be still. I'm gonna be working on fixing that. Okay. This time it's gonna work because we're not gonna try to do anything clever with it. I am very confused why I'm gonna have to like rewatch my own video on these spells because I don't understand why that didn't work. Architects. Excuse you. Plus Y. Add it. And edify a sapling. Cool. Hopefully this works. I am having absolutely no confidence in my ability to do anything in this mod right now, but that's okay. We got this, we got this. Honestly, I could have added a place block in that. But we're gonna just wink. 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 Please. Thank you. Finally, magic is actually working. Look, look, look. I'm manipulating the world like I said I would. Anyway, we got those. With the certified log. I need like 4 of these. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get myself a mining spell real quick. I mean, not a good mining spell. 6 is nice. I'm used to that number now. Wait, how do I? Wait, there we go. Oh, I'm like unstable because I'm flying. Eepsy. Maybe I should get those leaves. Yeah, we'll fix that later. I have shears on me? Huh, weird. Alright. Citrine edified log. I feel like there should be more hex casting spectrum compatibility because we've got amethyst, we've got citrine, and oh, it's adventuring. Maybe you could just make it be topaz. I think it'd be fun if you could like. I feel like at one point I was playing a version where they did make it to where you could. Oh, I added that. My bad. Where you could crush these and get spectrum materials off of them. Yes. That would be cool. I kind of want like a thought knot keyring. I thought there was a mod that was like doing that. And now I don't know. I'm getting pretty close to the end of. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get these bookcases made, and it's gonna be so beautiful and wonderful and good and everything. Okay, so we're going to make Akashic bookshelves. Only 5 of them? What's our limitation here? We are low on planks. Okay. 9 of them. We'll need to get more logs before we can make more. Alright. I'm keeping the scrolls mostly in there. Obviously these won't really work in a regular Akashic library because they would need like ligatures, but I think this will work for this. Let's go ahead and do this. Leave this here. Let's locate this block. Oh, I need a pattern to push it to it. I don't know. There doesn't really need to be anything special. I just... Consideration... Could just put the same pattern in there. It'd be really annoying for reading it off later on if we have an Akashic library, but it'd be really convenient for right now. Yeah, let's just do that for this. For this project, we'll just do that. Because I am going to just... With the Akashic library in this case, we're not using it like an Akashic library, we're just writing to the bookshelves. Wait, do we need the vector pattern anyway? Because I think we can just write to the bookshelves. Yeah, I think we can just read and write from the bookshelves. Let me see if I'm right about that. I shall find out very shortly. Oh, yeah, please. Okay, you have to write it through there. I swear I was able to read from the vector of just the bookshelf. Maybe it was Akashic Gambit. Vector pattern any. Oh, which means I do need to get these, like... Nope, almost. Vector pattern any. Can I do this without the pattern when I... whatever, we'll try this. We're gonna try this. It is... Giant hexagon and a curly glue. I know there's no Akashic record there. Maybe I can only do it because I was in creative. I swear to goodness, I was able to do this with bookshelves. Akashic bookshelf stores one thing. Were we able to, like... No? I hate it when I do when stuff I do in creative doesn't work in survival. And especially when I don't know why that is. Vector pattern any. Which makes more scrolls. Is this how I make like medium scrolls? That's a pattern. Probably need to actually craft them with some other stuff, don't I? Do they not have scrolls anymore? Oh, I see. Well, people can copy them at least, and they've got that going for them. I swear we were able to write to the bookshelves without the record before. I swear we were able to do that. Because I remember looking at being like, oh, that's really handy that you can do that. Okay, it is the record. Do we have like ability to write to a block with this thing? I'm so confused. I did this. I did this. Oh my gosh, I swear I did this. Like, this is not... They've changed things. They've changed things. And now I don't know how to. Spindles and pouches, which is an add-on I don't currently have. Because it's under yet another hex add-on. Wait, do I have yet another hex add-on? I probably should, because I want that so much. Sad. Okay, well. Okay, so that's yet another hex add-on is the one that adds that. These bookshelves are useless then, because I can't actually write to them. I mean, they're pretty. Oh well, we'll just leave them there being useless for now. Okay. Alright, let's get myself copies of all these great scrolls. Wait, hold on. We need... I'm just gonna do it like systematically here. The problem is that this isn't going to have the names of them, so this is not actually going to be helpful. So I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't really want this, do I? I don't know. I mean, I could do thought not to name them. I could name... I think I clearly need to get more sleep before I do more of this. So, sorry if you were hoping for more information. I have things that aren't working how I expect them to work, which means I need to, like, work on them and everything. Anyway,